With the NHL's Winter Classic happening tomorrow, I thought it would be a fun idea to give my top 5 jerseys from the NHL Winter Classic. Now, I understand that the Winter Classic isn't looked at like it once was. As time has gone on, obviously the popularity of the Winter Classic has gone down significantly from what it was, but there is still a lot of attention and a lot of eyeballs that goes to this game every single year. And for me personally, I've always loved the Winter Classic largely because there is a lot of nostalgia in it for me because when I was a little kid, every New Year's Day we'd go over to family's house and more times than not we would have the Winter Classic game on. So for me, the Winter Classic has always been less about a game and more so about a true event and something that my entire family would get together and watch. Because again, for me, there's a lot of nostalgia that goes into it. Again, I understand why it's not as popular as it once was. I still love it every year though. So enough of me yapping, let's get into my top 5 favorite Winter Classic jerseys of all time. We are going to start with 2 honorable mentions. My first honorable mention comes from the 2009 Winter Classic, where we have the Detroit Red Wings jersey. I have always loved this jersey. I love the just simplicity of it. I love just the big, thick red stripe that goes all the way around the waist, all the way around the arms, the big logo on the front of the jersey, the socks looking like straight up candy canes. It just fits so perfectly into a Winter Classic, and that Chicago jersey that was also a part of that game is also very, very good. But their '09 Winter Classic jersey just always stood out to me because it felt so completely different from what the Red Wings normally do, and I just love the simplicity of it, and I love the vintage feel of it, which obviously ties into the Winter Classic itself. My second honorable mention is the New York Rangers 2012 Winter Classic jersey. Again, I love, love, love this jersey. I love when the Rangers use that dark navy blue. And for me, it just all works so freaking good with the off white base. You've got the blue shoulders, the red stripes. But what I like the most about it is that logo on the front. Obviously, when you think of the New York Rangers jersey, you automatically think of the Rangers going down to the front of the jersey and not a logo. So I loved the fact that we actually got a logo on the front of a New York Rangers jersey. Obviously, I know they did it with the Lady Liberty jersey, and they've done it in jerseys prior to that, and obviously very recently. And my issue with a lot of Rangers jerseys is when they use the diagonal Rangers going down the front, it kind of seems like there's a lot of empty space sometimes. That probably is one of my bigger issues with this year's Rangers Winter Classic jersey that we will see tomorrow. So I love the fact that the Rangers went with the crest on the front. I think it just balances everything out so perfectly. There's no real emptiness. So now we are moving on to the top 5, and we're going to start with number 5 and work our way up to number 1. Starting at number 5, we've got the Pittsburgh Penguins 2011 Winter Classic jersey. And I can hear it now. The Penguins are on this list because you're a Penguins fan. Yes, but this jersey is also just so beautiful. The beautiful dark blue balanced perfectly with that baby powdered blue and the thin off-white stripes in the powdered blue, baby blue section. So good, so clean. And the logo on the front with the fat penguin with the scarf. I love how much that logo pops off the jersey. Now, the game itself was not memorable for Penguins fans at all, but the jersey continues to be a fan favorite despite the bad luck that is kind of tied into that look. And I thought it looked fantastic outdoors, under the lights, at Heinz Field, and I thought it also looked very, very good indoors as well when the Penguins brought it back as an alternate jersey. Number 4, we've got the Detroit Red Wings 2014 jersey. Kind of did hint that this jersey was going to be on this list at some point, and rightfully so, because when you are talking about NHL Winter Classic jerseys, these ones get brought up a lot. The beautiful red balanced perfectly with that off-white cream color. I thought that it was a beautiful look back then. I still think it is a beautiful look now. It has everything that you would want in a Winter Classic jersey. It feels old, it looks old, and it is kind of reminiscent of the Red Wings Centennial jersey that we just got this season. Now, the reason why I have this at 4 and not higher is because of the logo. I wish they just would have went with the winged wheel logo and got rid of the Detroit on the top of the logo. Now, that's me being super nitpicky, but I just think it looks a little bit too cluttered with the Detroit word mark on top of the logo, but still, that does not take away from the fact of how beautiful this jersey is and why it is number 4 on this list. Number 3, I've got the New York Rangers 2018 jersey. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I love when the Rangers use this dark navy blue, and for this one, it works so unbelievably good. And I like it just a little bit better, and I like it just a little tiny bit more than I do their 2012 jersey, which we already talked about in the honorable mentions. But with the dark navy blue being the base color for the jersey, it allows those white stripes to just pop straight off that jersey, and it just looks so good on the ice, and I wish that they would use this jersey again. Again, I did talk about how in the 2012 jersey, I did love the fact that they used a crest. This one, obviously, they used the Rangers going down the front, just like their typical home and away jersey. It works so good on this jersey because it pops so much with just the white text. I just love everything about this jersey. The way that the dark blue makes the white and the red stripes pop, the white text going down that stands out so much. And I think people tend to forget that this was Adidas' first Winter Classic that they did, and I thought they nailed it on both the Rangers and the Buffalo Sabres jerseys. Number 2 on my list, I have the Seattle Kraken's 2024 Winter Classic jersey. This is a thing of beauty. You're probably noticing a theme here. I do love a good blue jersey, and I do love a good red jersey. Those are 2 of my favorite colors. So, probably no surprise that a lot of blue and a lot of red are on this list. But I love what the Kraken did with this jersey. Making a new team feel like it existed back in the 50s or 60s or 70s. It just works so good together. The colors, the dark blue with the off-white cream, and you have that Seattle Kraken logo in that deep red that just stands out so much. It all just works so well together. It is so incredibly balanced with everything going on. There's no unnecessary striping. There's no anything like that. And I do know that a lot of debate goes on between whether or not teams should use the off-white cream color or go with just the straight standard white. And I think both sides of that argument can be correct, because if you took this jersey and swapped the off-white with a standard white, I don't know if it necessarily looks as good as it does. Kind of similar to that Rangers 2018 jersey that we talked about. If you take those white stripes out and replace them with the off-white that we saw in their 2012 jersey, I don't know if it looks as good as it does. So some cases it works, some cases it doesn't. I think here it absolutely works so well together. The dark navy blue, the big red Kraken logo on the front, it just looks so unbelievably good. Number 1, probably to nobody's surprise, it is the Pittsburgh Penguins 2008 Winter Classic jersey, and this one is from pure nostalgia alone. And if you don't like that I have 2 of my team's jerseys on this list, I'm terribly sorry, but I make the list, I make the rules. Your list is probably different from mine, and that is perfectly okay. Now here's the thing, I do actually like their 2011 Winter Classic jersey just a little bit better, but like I said, this one is just pure nostalgia for me. This is one that I will never forget where I was. Like I said earlier in the video, the Winter Classic for me is so nostalgia based because I remember as a kid going to family's house and watching the Winter Classic every single year. And this one was none different. Obviously, it was very important for us because we were all Penguins fans. So this one is very, very nostalgic for me, and that is why it is number 1 on this list. The jersey itself is very, very nice as well. I thought it fit perfectly in that first ever Winter Classic environment with the snow coming down against Buffalo. Something that I always thought was kind of interesting with this jersey is the white shoulders as opposed to the dark navy blue shoulders, because I feel like you would see the dark navy blue be on the shoulders as opposed to the white shoulders with the baby blue, powdered blue base. And that Penguins logo on the front isn't necessarily my favorite. I think their 2011 look is better, but again, this one, pure nostalgia. When I see this jersey, I think of Sidney Crosby beating Ryan Miller in the shootout, somehow sneaking it through his legs in the snow, everybody going crazy. So while it may be cheap to have my favorite team as number one, again, it's my list. You'll have to deal with it. So this is where I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down below in the comments what your favorite Winter Classic jerseys are. And also let me know what you think about my list. Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? Let me know why you agree or disagree. Again, this is my personal list. Your list is probably different, and that's perfectly okay. So as always, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. And if you do want some extra content, swing by our bio and click the Linktree link. That is the only link in the bio for a reason, and that is because it'll take you to all of the social media platforms for this channel. Currently, we are only on Instagram and X. I will say the Instagram page does get a little more tender love and care because that is how this entire page started in the first place. But I am trying to do a little bit more over on X, and I am also trying to get a TikTok page up and running as well. So again, if you did enjoy this video and you do want some extra content, again, the link in the bio, it'll take you to wherever you want to go. So with all that said and done, that is going to do it for this video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Both are free. Both really help out the channel a lot. With this video coming out on New Year's Day, I do hope that you had a fantastic New Year's Eve and a very safe one at that. I also hope that you had a fantastic holiday season as well. And if you have taken the time to watch a video from 2025, or if you're watching this video here, I want to say thank you very, very much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch these videos here. It genuinely means the world to me, and I will do my best in 2026 to keep providing these jersey videos. So again, I hope you did have a fantastic holiday season. I hope you have a fantastic 2026. Let's make it a good one. And as always, stay tuned for more jersey content coming in the future. We'll see you next time.